37 years here in Ohio, and I proudly continue to serve our public. My family and most of my friends are avid outdoor enthusiasts, spending most of our vacation time in Ohio's beautiful public lands. And I'm proud to say that I've visited most every ODNR public land. And I place our state parks and nature preserves as some of the best in the country. Let's keep protecting them. Yesterday was the 8th anniversary of the death of my 19-year-old only son to cancer. Cancer and many other diseases have been associated with environmental toxins. Trust me, when you lose your only son, and you're a physician who knows how to research, unbiased research, you learn everything there is to learn about what took your son's life and what may have caused it. Yesterday morning, I sat at one of my favorite public lands where my only son and I would hike, bike, fish, and bird watch together. Spending time in nature was great therapy for both of us through his cancer journey. And for me, time in Ohio's green space helps me deal with the mental anguish and grief that still haunts me. There are many recent published research articles that confirm that time in nature is good for mental health and physical health. It strengthens our immune system, which can fight cancer and COVID. And so, encouraged by my son when he was still alive, I became part of an international movement for physicians to prescribe time in green space, just as we recommend other lifestyle habits such as exercise and nutrition for our health. I'm part of the National Park Prescription Program, where we are teaching healthcare providers across the country to write prescriptions for patients to go to healthy public parks for therapeutic benefits. We are collaborating with medical insurance payers to try to bring healthcare costs down by encouraging patients to focus on lifestyle habits such as utilizing nature as medicine. It's free, and it was usually safe. Please believe the science. Nature therapy works. We need to use our public land as a therapeutic resource, just as important as nutrition, exercise, and medications. There's a cardiovascular surgeon from Columbus who started the now famous Walk with a Park program. We lead our walks on public lands. So please help keep our public lands safe and clean. Yesterday morning, as I sat in that beautiful park, I was traumatized by the thought that in the near future, I could be visiting that same spot, exposing myself and my family to methane fumes and other poisonous toxins. I could be passing trucks transporting dangerous toxins and chemicals. And maybe my daughters and I would be fishing in state park waterways contaminated by fracking toxic waste. Please believe the science. This is what happens. Or worse yet, would I still feel comfortable recommending to my patients to go to our public lands here in Ohio for therapeutic benefits, possibly exposing their families and kids to harmful toxins that have been proven to be associated with multiple medical conditions such as asthma or as deadly as cancer? Brain cancer and many diseases such as asthma are clearly associated with environmental toxins that are released in fracking. Now, I can't stand here and tell you that environmental toxins definitely took my only son's life. But what I can tell you is this. that between the age of 12 and 17, when my son was a star athlete, an A-plus student, and he was diagnosed at the age of 17 with terminal cancer. During those 5 years, Joe and I spent many days and nights at a vacation home, which was about 100 yards away from a fracking pad in Jefferson County. I didn't know any better then, but we all do now. So I hope that you experts on the commission and in the ODNR will ask yourself, do you want more children and families exposed to the dangerous toxins created by fracking? Do you feel that you are qualified to make decisions and recommendations that may affect the lives of other families and kids who just want to go there to fish and hike and bike? I'm haunted almost on a daily basis knowing that I took my son near a fracking area. So in summary, as a parent who lost his only son to cancer, which has clearly been linked to environmental toxins, and as a physician who wants to continue to prescribe nature therapy to my patients because I know it works, I am extremely troubled by House Bill 507 and the green light it is giving to unneeded fracking on our wonderful public lands. Over the years, I've handed a PARC prescription to many, many patients and encouraged many friends and family members to get out on our beautiful public lands. And I've seen wonderful results. And I experience this myself on a daily basis. But will it continue to be safe to visit our public lands? As a physician, I took the oath to do no harm. Can I consciously continue to prescribe nature therapy here in Ohio, knowing that those families and kids will be exposed to dangerous poisonous chemicals? I can tell you from my heart that I will not feel comfortable doing that. I will leave this state if fracking begins on our public land. But I will continue to let my voice be heard. So I ask you on the commission, are you willing to support the fossil fuel industry only and ignore the public health concerns of the citizens of Ohio? Please go home today and tell your children and grandchildren that you are going to do the right thing. Thank you very much for your service to the citizens of this state.
Thank you very much.
Here's a copy of what I just said.